everybody. This is Jill.
Tom.
Wyatt.
Hello.
And this is the Edwards family. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays and Christmas.
I just got my ear licked by the dog. Ew.
The dog is just sharing some love.
Yes.
She's just wanting smooches.
So, Tom is going to diamond paint.
Yes.
And we are going to talk about Christmas. You are watching this on Boxing Day, 3 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I don't, 1 o'clock in the morning Pacific Time.
Yeah.
Time is hard.
It's definitely is.
So, yes. So he's gonna start diamond painting, and we're just gonna have a chat. So hopefully everyone is chatting along. So
Okay. So, can I start off with the first question? Because
yes.
one of my big things that I love to do is ask questions.
Yes.
So, Christmas.
Yes.
What is your favorite thing about Christmas?
My favorite thing about Christmas? Family being together. Family, friends. Whether it's online, whether it's via the phone. You can be together in many different ways. What about you, Tom?
My favorite time, or my favorite... Probably the same like you. Just being with family and friends and enjoying the holidays.
How about you, Wyatt?
Well, just to be different from both of you, it's definitely the energy. Just the people around you tends to be more at peace at this time of the year. Due to family, due to a lot of people enjoying this time of the year for different reasons. So I would say the whole atmosphere seems to be more at peace.
Okay. What about you, Philip?
Well, I guess this is mainly because I do charity work around this time of year. Is I love seeing the little kids just beam and happy.
Yeah.
Because honestly, it's one of the few Christmas things that really makes me feel like, yeah, this is a good time of the year.
Okay. So, now it's time for me to ask a question. What is everybody's favorite memory or about Christmas? Wyatt.
Start off with me, okay.
Yeah, you jumped on thinking you were going to ask the hard-hitting questions.
Fail is fail. I wouldn't say this is my favorite memory, but this is the first thing that popped in my head.
Okay.
I can't remember what grade I was, between first and third grade, I'm gonna guess.
Okay.
When I had to do a scavenger hunt because Santa tried to do a little trick on me on trying to find my bike. My first ever bike.
Oh.
And I had to do a little scavenger hunt around the house in order to find it.
Yeah.
So that was probably my first favorite memory that popped in my head.
But let me ask the question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find it?
Yes.
Good.
It took me 20 minutes because I misunderstood a note.
Yes.
But what do you expect from a first to third grader?
Yes.
But I ended up finding the bike. I ended up not using the bike that much because I couldn't keep balance for my life, but
Mhm.
it was a big milestone to help me learn how to ride a bike. And that is probably one of my big Christmas memories.
Okay. Tom, what is one of your favorite Christmas memories?
Always watching Mom. Dad would always, as we're putting the tree up, Dad would always hide jewelry in the tree. Mom would be right there. We'd all be right there. Dad was so sneaky and he would hide it in the tree. We'd get done doing the tree. He would look at Mom. He goes, "Okay, there's something in the tree for you." And normally it would take her all month to figure it out. And me and Dad would just laugh, knowing I would look for it. I'd see it, and Mom would look right at it and just never could find it. So I mean that was one of the better memories. Just watching Mom look for a piece of jewelry. It could be earrings, it could be a necklace, it could be a ring, whatever, and just watch her find it, and that was always fun.
Yeah. Hey, Philip.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you like about Christmas?
Okay. I've got to explain something to the audience real quick. My birthday is extremely close to Christmas. It's like a few days. So, some years we had to celebrate my birthday right before we celebrate Christmas. And that has made it hard for me to remember how to differentiate the two. But the one clear thing I know of that happened on Christmas Day, not long ago actually, was we found a little kitten in our garage,
Yes, we do.
Miss Charlotte, and she came in and she never went out again. So she's tied up there with best Christmas gift, even though no one actually. That one was a true Santa gift because none of us bought her. She just showed up.
Yes. She just magically appeared. And we heard meow, meow, meow. We're like,
And she was a baby.
tiny. She was just weaned, maybe. So she was very little. And, so yeah. And let's see. My favorite Christmas memory. We have to go back to December of 1986. 2 weeks before my grandpa died. We went, and he lived on a big farm. We went and got a Christmas tree. And it was perfect. It was perfect. We all took turns. We made homemade Christmas ornaments. We strung popcorn and we strung cranberries to make garland. We went all out on this tree. The only problem was we kept smelling a urine smell. And kept going. What is that? What is that smell? What is the smell? Come to find out, a deer had peed on the tree. And we didn't notice it until like a week or two before Christmas. But we had decorated this tree. It was beautiful. Because every weekend we went to Grandpa's house. So, and we kept noticing, why is the tree getting stinkier and stinkier? What's going on? Well, come to find out, when you have lights on a tree that's warm, it kind of amplifies doe urine a little bit. So we had to forsake the beautiful Christmas tree. So we took all the decorations down, lights down, everything down. We went and looked for another tree. This one wasn't as pretty. This one was off balanced. This one had to be wired to the windowsill. Okay, boys, have you ever heard this story?
No, I'm not. After all
No, I
these
haven't
years,
either.
I've never heard of it.
So, I had to say this story. So, and mind you, I was only 11. So, your dad, Wyatt, was 16. So, we wired to the windowsill. We decorated. And we had the best Christmas. Who knew that, like, 2 weeks later, my grandpa was going to be gone? But it was, like, the best Christmas. And even now, so many years later, we still laugh about the dough urine Christmas tree. It didn't matter what we did. Cologne didn't help it. Lysol spray didn't help it. Nothing helped the tree. So yes, but we took so much time. All the kids, we made like dough and we put handprints in it and baked them. And then like the next weekend, we hand painted them. I mean, we went all out for a deer covered Christmas tree, a deer pea covered Christmas tree. So yes, that was probably the best Christmas ever. Was that?
Our family just has the weirdest situations with Christmas trees.
Yes, we do.
Between that, all the cats climbing trees over the years. Technically, this is a New Year's bit, but my aunt falling into the Christmas tree drunk.
Yes, we did have that. Yes, Philip's Aunt Dusty was drinking for New Year's, and she did fall and break the Christmas tree.
We just have the weirdest luck with Christmas trees, to be
Yes,
honest.
we do. Yes, we do.
Okay, 2 things I want to mention up. The whole dough pea situation finally makes sense why my dad is always adamant on just get the tree from a box.
Yes.
Don't do fresh.
No. Get the tree from a box.
Now it makes sense why he's so adamant about it.
Yes.
It makes sense now.
Yes.
It also explains why
And
we do.
somewhere, and I wish I would have drug the picture out, but it's buried in a box. I do have a picture
Oh my god.
of the tree wired to the window. I do have a picture of the tree. I do have it.
Okay.
I will. It's like my favorite thing ever.
And if you thought the deer tree was its own theme, we do themed Christmas trees all year round.
Yeah.
Sometimes. We've done Easter, St. Patrick's Day. We've done a Thomas the Tank Engine tree.
Yeah. Yep.
We've done NASCAR trees and Toy Story trees. We've done a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The second thing I wanted to just say, my own tree disasters.
Yes.
This year, the tree that we have for the last couple years, our tree stand disappeared for it. Just completely disappear over the year. So we had to get a new one. And unfortunately, this new tree that we have makes all the cats want to jump up into it with ease. The other tree, the cats were like interested in it, but never wanted to go into. This new one, the cats keep wanting to jump up like triple their height to get up into the tree. I don't know if it's a pheromone about it or a scent that they have, or they have like a bit or bite out of it when we were trying to get it up, and now they're interested in it. I don't know, but we kind of tried to be like no
Even
to
like
take
this,
them down.
we haven't had the ability to put up a tree in the last 3 years. Once we do, we have about 6 out of the 11 cats that have never seen a Christmas tree.
Yes.
Oh,
You already know what's going to happen.
There's going to be chaos. So that's why we decorate around the room and hang Christmas lights and our tree. We physically are under the tree We just decorate around. We just hang lights and decorations.
Yeah.
Because we live under the tree every year.
We don't have
Under the tree.
Under the tree.
our Christmas tree is too tall for the ceiling,
Yes.
and the one room that it isn't too tall for doesn't have a ceiling currently. So we can't physically put up a tree at the moment.
Yes. So let's see here. What is this one might be a little challenging for Tom. What is everyone's favorite Christmas game?
Huh.
And both of the boys sigh at the same time.
Well, there's many ways I can answer that question.
The problem
The
is
polite way.
the problem
Yes.
is, what do you consider a Christmas game? Because all the games that we played at Christmas ended up eventually being birthday games.
That
Not takeaway. Takeaway is my favorite.
true.
Well, then I
Takeaway
guess-
and White Elephant.
I don't remember White Elephant.
Yeah.
At least that's what we call it on my mom's side of the family, White Elephant. Besides that, because I feel like that's a common answer for a lot of people.
Uh-huh.
And this may make both of you guys say, "Oh my God, really?" Me and a couple of cousins on the mom's side of the family
Uh-huh.
will play a mixture of Uno and basketball. Okay, hear me
I'm
out. Hear me
trying
out.
to figure out how Uno basketball would go.
Okay, hear me out. Okay, this will take some explaining, and yes, we will play this outside in the snow too. It'll be me and 3 to 4 other cousins, and basically you have the option. If you get a +2, if you make a 2-pointer or 3-pointer, it doesn't affect you. But if you miss, it's triple the effect.
Oh.
Or can you just decide to choose the +2 card? Or...
Yeah, you can choose the +2, but it's option.
Yeah.
But the +4 is different. If you can make 2 baskets in a row, it's +12 to the person that give you the +4.
Okay.
So it's the best way to combine the nerdy cousins like me with the athletic cousins. It's the
Right.
perfectly balanced game for it.
Yes.
Because I may want to do the +2 because I can shoot 2-pointers with these, but 3-pointers, no.
Yeah.
While my nerdier cousins who freak out by classic basketball NFL fans do, when they get a +4, it's not good to be bothered.
Sorry. Phone. Yes. We have to keep our phones on because we have Dexcoms, so we gotta make sure our blood sugars are good. So you might hear Dexcoms go off.
Which mine just hit 46.
But yeah, that's a common game that we haven't played in the last 2 years, unfortunately, due to some of the cousins not being interested anymore, and someone always forgets the Uno cards.
Uh-huh.
So, but that was a game that we like to play.
Okay.
Especially me and 2 cousins I will mention if they want to stay offline, which I will respect.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so takeaway. Let me explain takeaway. If you, however many people you have, you want to make sure that you're 3 gifts shy for the amount of people. And what you do is you write your name on strips of paper. And usually it's like 4 strips a person. And then you fold them up and you put them in a hat. Okay, so then you have a code word that's usually Merry Christmas or have yourself a jolly day, or you have a code word that if you don't say it, you forfeit your turn. So what it is people pick. So, like say, okay, I pulled out Wyatt's name, Wyatt. You can get a gift, but he's got to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
And he picks his gift and he hides it. So you do that throughout all of it until all the gifts are gone. Then what you have to do is you have to remember who has gifts. And then you've got to remember to say the magical words and name the person. And if they have a gift, they have to you can take it away, and then you hide it. And what happens is when all the gifts are gone, and there's still people trying to remember who has what, and then when all the names are drawn, then everybody gets to unwrap their gifts. And what it usually is like towels or a cheese grater or a pot holder or a thing of lotion, something that everybody would like. So yes, it's a mean little game, but it's absolutely fun. Okay, Tom, what Christmas games did you like growing up as a child? Oh, I forgot. Your skin is turning green, Mr. Grinch.
We didn't really do Christmas games growing up.
Poor Rudolph. There was no Christmas games.
Nope, there wasn't.
Other than just watching his poor mom search through the tree for jewelry.
Yep.
That was the only main game that was ever
So,
played.
I can't say growing up, but I will say in the last few years, me and Jill have this thing where we play Uno, but we play Uno not in a nice way.
It's mean.
It's mean Uno.
Mean Uno.
I mean,
the ultimate Uno.
Yeah, I mean, we have a draw 40, we have a
Yes.
draw 10, we have doubles, we have...
The,
So, normally on Christmas
the
mornings...
dragon where you have to... Everybody's cards gotta go together. You gotta shuffle them and redraw them out.
So normally
you
on Chris-
play mean
The
Uno.
all
Once we wake up and stuff, and normally on Christmas mornings we'll sit in here and we'll play to like 500 or 1,000, 1,500,
Yeah.
whatever. So that's become one of my favorite ones.
And also Ultimate Skippo.
Oh yes.
We play Ultimate Skippo where we get like 8, 9, 10 decks of cards and play Skippo. Ultimate Sorry where we put 3 or 4 different game boards pieces together. So you may have 12, 16 pieces of Sorry. So as you can imagine, ultimate Christmas games where we're mean to each other. And we do it with love.
I've got really nothing to say because, the only Christmas game that stayed strictly a Christmas game for us was Takeaway. Everything else was played pretty often. I mean, they only do their mean Uno once a year or two, but but all the other Ultimate games, Ultimate Sorry, Ultimate Skippo, those are played quite regularly.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go with this. Are you, Wyatt, as a member of the Edwards family, but yet not the last name Edwards, as you being the youngest Edwards, but not Edwards, what is your thoughts of Christmas pajamas? Yay or nay?
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
That's not even a debate. I, for one, love wearing PJs regardless.
Yes.
If I get an opportunity to wear PJs, I will. Assumingly, I'm not going out anywhere. But I also just love if it's theme or there's people sharing a common thing.
Yes.
It's a nice way to have everything so that everyone can match, regardless of whose style people are or how much money we have and all that stuff. We have at least one thing we all can wear together.
Yes.
Which just adds the whole symmetry of unity in Christmas.
Philip, are you team pajamas? Yay or nay?
You do this every stream when I'm on. The only Christmas tradition that our family really has on, at least that I've ever been a part of, is that every year, the day before Christmas Day, we get to open one package of present early, and that's always a new pair of pajamas.
Yes.
Because we all wear out our pajamas so quickly.
Yes. Thomas, are you team Christmas pajamas? Yay or nay?
Yay.
Yay. Okay. And I am Team Pajamas. Yay. Always. We had new pajamas. Always had new pajamas.
Going off of what Phelps said, traditions. All household has a lot of traditions that we follow every year, regardless of what's happening, or we try our hardest to make sure we follow by. One that only 1 year in my lifetime we didn't do, and that was because I was in Muncie at the time at college, and I couldn't get home in time to do it. Which is the only time I didn't do it. Which is we put on the Elvis Christmas album. Usually physical, but this year we did digital because we couldn't get the DVD player to work. And we will do the ornaments for the tree and build the tree up while playing that song. We also try to do the outdoor decorations if possible and the interior stuff as well. Which is usually under a theme, which this year is the Grinch. That's the theme for this year. And then, because I don't want to go for hours on this, Christmas Eve, it's all about the parents getting their gifts.
Okay.
From each other and from us kids. So that Christmas is all about us, me and my sister. And then going over to my mom's side of the family, and then try to come over to the long side, with however that works, all during Christmas. So, those are like the major traditions that we try head over heel to make sure we follow. Others depends on the year. What about you guys? What's your traditions or you try to do traditions?
I've already said the only one I'm part of.
Sorry. Tradition, get up, eat breakfast, unwrap anything, and then be mean with each other and play games. That's pretty much the tradition around the Edwards home.
Yep.
Because like with the granddaughter, we do it ahead of time because we can see the granddaughter anytime, so we kind of go a couple days ahead of time so that way she can go to all of her other grandparents' homes. So yeah. And then this year we're having Christmas on the 22nd. We're gonna have Philip's birthday and our Christmas the 22nd.
Well, that, and I mean, plus every year we're so scattered on what we do through the holidays.
Yeah, we never know.
It's kind of hard to. So Christmas morning, it's just us and we don't go anywhere. So we don't.
Well, depends. Sometimes we're invited to go to our friend's house.
Yeah, but like I think, like this year we're staying home and we're. I know we got a couple things we want to do on that day.
Yeah.
Anyways, so which I'm all about. So.
Let's see. Thomas.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, did you hear that? Yes, ma'am.
Right.
We gotta make sure we watch the time.
Yep.
Are you watching time? Okay.
No,
what is your favorite holiday dessert, Tom? Don't look at me. They don't know.
Christmas or
Christmas. What is your favorite Christmas dessert?
your fruitcake?
And why do you like it?
It's delicious.
Okay.
It's soaked in Jameson orange. My favorite. For
And
7
it's made
days.
out of real fruit.
7 days.
And it's made it's made out of real fruit, not just and so it's in a loaf pan, and she pokes holes in it and she soaks it for a shot a day for 5 or 7 days. And we did it last year with the Jameson orange. Oh, it just brought every flavor in that thing. Just
Let's see. My favorite Christmas dessert. I don't know. I've never met a dessert I don't like. That's the problem. Let's see. Probably the tried and true no bake cookies. Philip, what's your favorite Christmas dessert?
Okay, so
Wyatt was hoping he would be next.
I would have to say, and I am biased on this. I once a year, basically around Christmas to New Year's time, make a batch of clotted cream fudge. I only make it once a year because it takes a very long time to make, but it is so worth it, and it lasts so long.
And Wyatt.
Now this is a problem for me because I'm usually the one making all the desserts for the Christmas event for my mom's side of the family.
Yes.
So I make the sugar cookies, the oatmeal cookies, the pies, all of it basically. So it's both trying not to be too unhumble, because I have made some bad cookies before, but also like tough to pick. I have to say the sugar cookies.
Sugar cookies. Okay.
Because we make two different styles of sugar cookies. The wool style, so you can do the custom designs and decorating.
Yes.
And then the drip.
Okay.
In previous years, I always preferred the roll out pan. But this year, after making both and trying both, I don't know why they're different. But I preferred the drip cookies this year.
Okay.
I don't know why they're different.
Okay.
But this year, those were phenomenal.
Okay.
I will add this. This year's gonna be a little different for me.
Yes.
Because Jill is trying. She's gonna be making some of my grandmother's recipes.
And your
my grandfather, some of my
your great great grandmother's,
some of my elders and my ancestors' recipes that I haven't had in years. So yeah, ask me after Christmas. Again about we'll see, but yeah, there's some good ones that's getting ready to come up. I'm peanut brittle, the haystacks, which I haven't had haystacks in forever.
Homemade caramel corn. Yes, I'm making homemade caramel corn. Yes, Wyatt.
And we already know the snickerdoodles. Grandma snickerdoodles.
Yes.
Great grandma snickerdoodles.
I'm biased. I prefer my mother's snickerdoodles over the other recipe, but I'm biased.
So let's see. Okay, Wyatt. What is your favorite? Now think of all the Christmas meals.
Oh, that's unfair.
I know it's not fair.
That's not fair.
Pick your favorite Christmas meal.
Oh my god. Okay.
Keep in mind, we've had weird ones over the years.
We have variety.
I have issues because every year we do something different on both sides of the family.
This year's gonna be chili.
Chili, okay.
And cornbread.
So
and he hasn't had my double smoked ham yet either.
True.
But yeah, we're doing chili because that is
his birthday.
That is technically a birthday tradition for me. But any year that it has to overlap, which this year it does have to, we usually just do chili for me.
This year's chili and cornbread.
Okay, so I can't give you a favorite because I'm getting flashbanged by all the meals I have from my mom's side of the family, which every year we do a different protein, a different sides, different desserts that I'm usually the one making. And then on the lawns, it's like psychotically all over the place. So, going from memory, I can't say this is my true favorite, but from memory, it will have to be the one year we did chili, but we used a Gordon Ramsay chocolate hot sauce.
Yes.
Yes, we
and
have that.
Doing that made that chili blow the mind. And
Yes.
you said
And we have that.
We have a little bit left. We haven't been able to buy any new ones recently.
We have it.
I will be coming over.
Well, you are going to be coming over.
But I'm definitely making sure I'm coming over because that sauce just makes that chili go from
we
a
do
9
need
to
to
a
get.
10.
We need to find more of it. To be fair, You have to go searching.
So that's for the longs. Again, this is just the thing that popped in my head from memory. I can't be 100% for sure this is my favorite. For my mom's side of the family, it was like 4 years ago, if I remember correctly. My uncle did a honey glazed ham that was both grilled for a while and then thrown into the oven to bake. So that was a utterly delicious ham. Especially when it was still juicy in the middle, like it wasn't overcooked like a lot of ham is.
We had a really good ham last year.
Double smoked ham.
Then, for sides, I can't turn down my grandmother's green beans and ham side dish. That's just nice, especially with that honey. It added so much flavor. That year, my second cousin, once we move. No,
It's
not
a
once we
cousin.
move. It's a cousin.
It's
Too
a
many-
cousin. In our
Too
family,
many
it's a
bloody
cousin.
family. Too many family members. Made a 5 cheese mac and cheese, but with a southern crumb on top.
Ooh, okay.
And then obviously your big sister sweet potatoes with marshmallow on top,
Yeah.
and your I don't want to say refried bean, but it was a bean.
We have done taco Christmases before, so
Yeah.
What
He
was the
wanted to bring a bean, and that bean was interestingly good because it was infused with honey, so it matched with the ham.
Oh, okay.
But it was a really interesting choice.
Oh, okay.
And then yeah, that's basically all I want to get down. Cause let's just say on my mom's side of the family for Christmas, it's usually 150 people. So yeah, that's why I'm like
Yeah.
So when it comes to trying to figure out which cousin it is, so but yeah, that's what I have to say. 4 years ago, that honey glazed ham was phenomenal.
Yeah. Let's see, my favorite meal. See, we just do random stuff. The year we did prime rib was really good. Prime rib,
Yeah.
potatoes. You guys were probably 8 or 9. And Brooke was probably like 11 or 12. So it's been a hot minute.
Mhm.
Y'all have slept since then.
yeah.
But
Wait, I sleep? Huh?
yeah, I figure they sleep. what we're known for, not. But
Oh.
so Tom, what about you? What is your favorite meal? I already know you like anything smoked, doubled.
anything and
Ham.
anything I can cook over a open fire or in my smoker. Oh, yes.
But we're talking about Christmas. Your favorite Christmas meal ever? I mean, we got to think back here.
oh,
Ever. You got to even think back about what stuff your big grandma has made. We're talking way far back.
trying to think Christmas. I'd almost have to say grandma's chicken and noodles
Okay.
because everything was scratch. The
Yeah.
noodles, everything was scratch. So I would have to say her chicken and noodles because everything from her big grandma was scratch.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would have to say that.
Okay. Okay.
That and Dad's chili too. So
Yeah. Okay, so what about on Christmas morning? What is your favorite Christmas breakfast? And go, Tom.
sitting there being busy, got distracted. Oops. Sorry, lost a. Oh, how am I going to do this? Oh, no, we're gonna go up here. Sorry.
Christmas breakfast.
Biscuits and gravy.
Who's biscuits and gravy?
Probably yours.
Okay.
It's been a while since I had grandma's. Dad's is really good too, but yeah.
And favorite Christmas breakfast, and go
Jill.
Philip.
I didn't even get to say my meal. You skipped me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
What is your favorite meal?
Oh, we forgot.
And breakfast. Oh, you gotta do both.
Well, I guess I'll start with breakfast because really it's only ever been one thing, and that is biscuits and gravy.
Okay.
Because I can't really eat much else breakfast-wise unless it's literally an entire pig. So, yeah, not being able to eat eggs really kind of limits your breakfast options.
True.
And I'm not gonna say cereal. That's a sad Christmas.
Well, it depends on the cereal, technically.
Clouded cream fudge.
That's a dessert.
Oh, you can eat it for breakfast too.
Come on.
Yeah.
So, okay, what about your meal?
For the meal, that's a lot more difficult because I've had to think, because I was only asked to do this video today, so I had to think back through a lot of meals, and we've done a lot of random things. Like we've had jalapeno mac and cheese for a side dish one year, and that was really good. I think you remember it now.
Yes. That was good.
And obviously, like I am prone to liking my chili because that is my favorite meal.
Mm-hmm.
We one year had a meal prepared ahead of time by Man's Grill, which that's an Indianapolis thing, and I don't remember the reason why we had to do it that year, but we did Man's Grill for Christmas, and it was good. I'd get their Salisbury steak there. We've done everything from turkey tenderloins because until we got him in a smoker, I couldn't eat turkey. It got too dry on me. Always been a big fan of ham at Christmas. That's always been like a like for me.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we've done a lot of just little random things here and there. We've had homemade chicken noodles before. We've done fettuccine alfredo, which that was Wyatt's first cooking lesson. It came from me. I taught him how to make fettuccine alfredo at Christmas. Because I don't like pizza and everyone else was having pizza that year.
Yes.
So I made fettuccine and me and Wyatt ignored the pizza entirely.
Well, yeah, because fettuccine alfredo is just one of my favorite pasta dishes.
Yeah, so that's kind of like that's always kind of the backup Christmas meal is fettuccine alfredo, because it usually only takes 3 ingredients and we can have it done in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then there is we've done a taco bar a few times for Christmas, and you can't really beat a taco bar sometimes. I mean, the correct answer for me is chili, but we've had a lot of experimenting, and I still wish they made that jalapeno mac and cheese.
Alright. Let's see. Who will be next to answer for Christmas?
You.
And go Wyatt! Favorite
Yay.
Christmas breakfast.
Favorite breakfast.
Yes.
Okay, this is the one thing my dad knows how to make, and that's scrambled eggs. So this is like the one time he gets to cook it, while also mom or I, depending on what year it is, how early we wake up, etc., will cook hash browns and smoked sausage and when you did do biscuits and gravy. Don't ask me to do the gravy portion, but don't worry, I have improved since then.
Do we need to give you a refresher course?
This was like 5 years ago. I'm better now. I have improved. I have upgraded.
He's learned the family recipe since then.
Yes.
And he has good cast irons.
Yes. But yeah, that's probably my favorite breakfast. We always make the same breakfast every year, but maybe subbing the hash browns for biscuits and gravy.
Okay. So, growing up, Christmases at my grandma and grandpa's house. Okay. Okay, mind you, there was a lot of us. There was a lot of us. There was at least 1, 2, 14 of us. 13 to 14 of us. So we would have pancakes, and we would have sausage and bacon, and we would have eggs. Most of the time, they were like fried eggs or scrambled eggs. And we'd have toast. The kids would have cinnamon and sugar on their toast. Pancakes had to have peanut butter. Had to. Mandatory. And then, so like, if you can imagine, we would have like a table of food. And one year, my grandpa said, Jill, you gotta eat eggs. Well, Grandpa, I don't like eggs. I will guarantee you, I will make an egg you will like. Because I have tummy trouble, just like Philip does with eggs. And so, okay. So what he did was, he made an egg over easy. He put it in a bowl, and he mashed it up. And he took toast. And he didn't toast it to where you couldn't bend it. You have to be able to bend it without it breaking. And you put cinnamon and sugar, and you put mashed up egg on that cinnamon and sugar toast, and fold it up, and you eat it. Chef's kiss, mwah, mwah. That's where breakfast cinnamon sugar taco was invented.
We've never had it since
And I eat it. Tom has made it for me. It's delightful.
I have never had it.
It's delightful.
Maybe you should have that arranged.
I don't remember. I won't remember.
So, how many minutes do we have? We're gonna have to start winding down.
13.
Huh?
Yeah, 13 yet.
13 minutes?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I thought we only had 5. Okay.
Well, I
No.
did 1-5 for 15.
Oh, 1-5. Okay, then we don't have to wind down yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
When I do this, that's just supposed to tell you without saying anything. So
Okay. Well,
One
then,
to
you know,
five.
I broke the fourth wall. I said so.
we pulled Deadpool.
Oh no. So, let's see here. What was the most unusual gift? And Philip, if you don't remember, it's okay. What is the most unusual gift ever received? And Wyatt, go.
Of course. I'm trying to think back. The most unusual.
Yes. And it could be a family gift.
The most. Okay. I think I got it.
Okay.
Because all my gifts make sense. But one year, I got a random charcoal flavored candle that could be eaten. Like it was
Oh.
candy, the size of a small candle, that was the smell of coal. Like coal for bad
Yeah,
kids, but in a
charcoal, yeah.
candle form. And one of my cousins gave that to me, and I'm like, huh? It tastes like dark chocolate with a hint of charcoal. And yes, I made sure it was eatable. You could eat this. It was candy.
Yes.
But it's one of those like gag gifts. So I would say that's my most unusual because it's like you're complimenting me because I like candles, but you're also calling me a bad kid. What?
And next person, Tom, go.
A brick.
Huh?
A brick.
You got a brick?
I got a brick.
I have
go.
to. And why?
It was a joke
I
because
got
there was one year we gave one of my cousins a hanger. Well, Dad did. Well, one of my uncles gave me a brick one year, just as a gag gift.
Okay.
I think I still got that brick.
Okay. The craziest gift I ever received was a box within a box within a box within a box within a box, and then they forgot to put the gift in it. So I just got stackable boxes.
So you can say all you got was air.
I got air.
Breathe it in.
So that was the craziest oops gift that I laughed so hard because I just, I just got boxes. So, Philip, do you have an unusual gift?
Nope. I can't remember almost 99% of whatever I got at Christmas because my birthday's too close. I can't
Yes.
tell them apart.
I know one year we got the family in general got Mr. Hanky the Christmas poo. Do you remember that?
Nope.
Why do you remember Mr. Hanky the
I completely
Christmas poo?
forgot that was a thing.
And somebody once, I'm not going to say who, the names are going to be protected to protect the innocent, but there is a family member that just happened one year had suffered the worst poison ivy in that person's life. And magically, a poison ivy kit with everything that you would ever need to heal from poison ivy was magically placed on the front step. And there was a ding dong dash. And somebody who got poison ivy that year, really, really badly, got a Christmas poison ivy medical kit. But the names are to protect the innocent. So those are random gifts. Let's see.
I mean, I can remember a few gifts, and some of them are still in use, but I really I had to be told about one of them because I couldn't remember if that was a Christmas or a birthday gift.
Yeah.
I thought it was a birthday gift for years.
Oh, it's a Christmas
Yeah,
gift.
I've got a custom painted bookcase, which came from my grandparents. And I know one year they gave me a bike, but I think that was for a birthday. I'm pretty sure. And my cousin David ended up getting that bike because back then I didn't ride a bike at all.
All three of you boys got bikes.
Yeah,
It was
but
Christmas gifts.
David outgrew his, and
Yeah.
he ended up getting mine.
Yep.
'Cause
You and Ben both got matching bikes that year for Christmas, so that was a Christmas gift. You remembered one!
that was a birthday gift. I remember that one being a birthday
Oh.
gift. That's one of the few I can remember.
Oh,
Yeah, other than that, the organization I work for, which is mostly donating my time to volunteer for heritage and stuff, they do have a membership, and I believe it was 2 years ago I got a lifetime membership for my Christmas. And that one is probably going to be the one gift I use the most in my life because it's literally a lifetime membership to an organization I'm happy with. So,
Hey, Tom. What is your favorite Christmas movie? Wyatt, if you answer this wrong, you are no longer my nephew.
There's actually two of them that
Okay.
I really like. It's a Wonderful Life,
Okay.
and White Christmas.
And
mine. Nope.
Philip!
Nope. Mine?
what is your favorite Christmas movie?
I don't have one. Okay, mine.
Okay.
What is your favorite Christmas movie and
Okay.
why is it Christmas Story?
Oh man, I was gonna have us. Okay, Wyatt, what is your favorite movie?
You ruined the bit I was going to do. I'm gonna act like I forgot. You
I-
picked.
I'm not joking. I don't have a favorite Christmas movie. I literally.
I like A Christmas Story
Mhm.
because it's something that we always watch
On loop.
over and over and over again.
Okay, let me do the ending of my bit since I can't do the beginning. Traditionally, my favorite Christmas movie is A Christmas Story. That's traditionally my favorite. My actual favorite, like the one I would always like to look forward to no matter what, outside of the traditional one, which unfortunately I may not be able to do it this year, is Charlie Brown's Christmas.
Aw. Yeah.
Those two are probably my top two that I try no matter what on Christmas or the build up to Christmas to watch.
Yeah.
But Charlie Brown at the moment is difficult because Apple TV, and I won't get into it.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh,
Yes. So, let's see. Final things. Final things you would like to share about Christmas. And Tom, go. You have a minute.
Find out what? Sorry, I was...
Final. Wow. Final thoughts of Christmas. You have a minute. And what would you like to tell everyone who's watching? You have a minute.
I have a minute.
Yeah. What would you like to tell everybody who's watching?
I like being around family. Like the baking when we get together and just bake.
Okay.
I mean, just spending time with family.
Okay. Quiet.
My turn. What I want to say for just Christmas in general or the holidays is try to hang out with the people that you love to hang out with. Even if it's through phone call, Zoom, Discord chat, or the YouTube chat. Try to hang out with those who mean the world to you and try to spend time with them. And I know money is tight right now, but even a simple handwritten note will mean so much more to people than buying a $10 thing that you can afford that they may or may not enjoy. That's what I'm probably going to do to the majority of my family this year because money's tight and I'm just going to spread my love through letters. So, that's what I recommend.
Wyatt, or not Wyatt.
I just answered me.
You just did it. Philip!
He's got to do it again.
Here we go again, boys.
And repeat. No, Philip. What would you like as a closing for Christmas? What would you like to tell those who are watching that may not have the ability to see family or friends, or may be not feeling good this year, or yeah, what do you have to say?
Stay safe, because as we have learned this year, the world is kind of out of whack right now, and everything is getting more dangerous. It is getting... Definitely stay warm, because it is getting colder. Don't let the lack of gifts or being able to give gifts bother you, because everyone's struggling right now. We're in a place where I don't know if people truly realize how many families can't afford to give Christmas this year.
Yes.
And don't let it be a downer, just make the best out of it.
Yeah. So I'm going to end this as saying thank you for watching, and I'm glad that everyone is able to watch. Just do your best. That's all you need to do. Just do your best. Find friends, find family, find someone to talk to. Go online, meet new people, create new family. And if you're not feeling good, it's okay. You know, we all are getting colds and flus, and some of us might have illnesses or disabilities that keep us from able to be around people. But just remember that you are loved and wanted. Bye!
Goodbye.
Bye, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Happy holidays.
Bye!